Hi everyone, welcome to Sass and Class Boutique. I'm Letty. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today is Inspirational Scripture Tuesday. Our scripture for today is "A friend loves at all times," Proverbs 17:17. But this is our card today, and it's a little bit stressed on the sides. And let's get started with it. Start with a card base, and it's 8.5 by 5.5, and you score it at 4 1/4. And then from there, we're gonna get the mat, and the mat is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And what we're gonna do with this mat is I'm gonna push these to the side because I'm gonna bring Texture Boutique. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna emboss this with one of our embossing folders. And what you do is you sandwich. You get your black plate, then the shim, and then you put your embossing folder in there, and then you put your other black folder on it, and then you just turn your wheel just like that. Work it all the way through. Put that to the side, and then when you open it up, your folder, your card comes out embossed. It is so beautiful how the paper looks. It is amazing how the paper looks. Let me see if I can come up a little bit for you. It is just gorgeous on how that paper turns out to be. So what we're going to do with this for this paper right here, I have distressed it. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our white ink, and you're going to get your sponge. And these sponges, I get it from Stampin' Up! And they come in a big sponge like that, and you cut it in 4s. And then I just put a label on it of what color I'm using. But what you're going to do is you're going to go around and sponge all the edges and in the middle just a little bit, just to give it that texture of the white where it's bumpy. Just like that. And you make it as white as you want, or you add, whatever texture you like the most on it. And I'm going to put that to the side. So then the next thing we're going to do is we are going to, it's a little bit wet because of the ink, and the ink makes it a little bit wet, so it's easier to work with. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start tearing the edges of it. I love this textured edged look. And I'm just going to tear it here and there. I'm not even going to go all the way around it. I'm just going to tear here and there of what I think I might like for it to look like. And you just keep on at it. I'm trying to do just a little bit, not do a lot on it. Just like that. Let's see if I can do this side. Just like that. And I think I like that. This side maybe. It's too squarey for me right now. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is get my paper snips, my scissors. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to distress the side of it. And you see how it makes it, let me see if I can bring it up for you. How it makes it like torn on the side. Just distress it. And you do the other side as well, all the way around. Just on the edges that you didn't cut on, you didn't tear your page on. Makes a whole bunch of mess, but it's fun. And the texture comes out amazing. Okay, so I'll put that to the side. And then I'm going to get some soft sky, because the color of this cardstock is soft sky. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sponge more of the edges. And you can come in with it on the sides a little bit more. Just like that. Okay, I'm going to put some lace on it. I have a lace here that I was going to add to it. Stampin' Up! Has some really nice lace that I'll put on there as an option to get. So I'm just going to put a little bit down here, just like that. Kind of like there. And paper snips. Just like that. And then now I'm going to put it on my card base. Put some Tombow on it. And I don't want to put Tombow on my edges because I want that my edges to be up, because that's what makes it like somewhat rugged. Like the old rugged cross. Oh, that's perfect. Didn't even think of that until now. Just like that. And I'm going to bring up some of the paper, just like that, all the way around. That's just beautiful. I love how that just comes out. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a scrap of soft sky. And I'm going to get, the stamp set that we're using today is called Blessed by God. And I'm using this cross with it has flowers on it. And then and this is the sentiment that I would used inside. And then also I used this sentiment for the outside. Yeah, it says, "You're a blessing in my life." And I just thought it all fit together. So we're going to stamp this, but we're going to do something different today. We are going to emboss the cross. And I'm going to get my Versamark. And I'm going to put it on the cross. Like that. And I don't even have to center this, but you want a big enough piece of cardstock that you can just rip around the whole thing like that. Put my Versamark away. And then what I did was I got a little tub and I mixed, let me get some scratch paper so that way I can do this glitter stuff. What I did was I mixed the Dazzling Diamonds and our clear embossing powder, and I put it together and it made this really pretty shine type of powder. I don't know how I did it, but I did it, and it just comes out looking amazing. It is so beautiful. I didn't know that the results were going to come out so beautiful. And then you just put it back right in there. Put that right back in there. I'm going to have glitter all over me. It's okay. Bling! Alright, so now we're going to emboss. And I got my embossing tool here. And you want to emboss to a point that you see it, that it's turning. And I don't know if you're going to get to see it, but when it turns, you don't want to leave the heat on it because you don't want to burn your embossing powder. So as soon as it starts to turn, you want to stop it, just like that. And look how beautiful that comes out. It is just beautiful. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this back in and show you that we're going to tear all the way around it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tear just like that towards you. And you always want to tear towards you because you want to get that effect of it being torn. If it's the other way, you're not really going to see that tearing on the side, which is what makes the tearing really nice. Just like this. Just like that. Okay, and then you get all this and throw it out. And then what you want to do is you want to just, you know, bend a little bit your things, your sides of the card. And then you want to bring in your soft sky again, ink, and you want to sponge the sides just a little bit, just to give it that just the edge of it, just to give it that pop of coming out, that darkness on the sides. Just like that. How gorgeous that came out. Put that up. Look how pretty that came out. And then I'm gonna get some, I don't know if I popped this up or not. Yes, I did. I'm gonna get some dimensionals, and we're gonna pop this up. I'm gonna put one in the middle because I don't want it to later on like just sag in the middle. And I think this card would be perfect for a best friend, just so they know that you're thinking about them and, you know, sending blessings to them. And then we're gonna put it, I'm gonna put it on the side of the card. I'm not gonna actually put it right in the middle of the card because I want my sentiment to be there. And I need one more dimensional down here. Just like that. Isn't that beautiful how it's coming out? Okay, now we're gonna do our sentiment. I got another scrap of soft sky, and I'm gonna get the stays on black, and I am going to stamp "You're a blessing in my life." A bit more. I'm gonna stamp that right here. Beautiful. And then now I'm gonna get my punch, and this punch is right on it. If you put it right, and you could get it right on it, it comes out just right, just like that. And then I'm gonna get the soft sky again. I should have just left it open. And I'm gonna sponge the edges. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some twine. You can get any kind of twine you like. I kind of like this one because it's a little bit more rugged. It has more of the little frills coming out of it, you know, more of the twine coming out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some fast fuse, and I'm going to put fast fuse right on top of my ribbon and right on top of the card right here on the side. And I'm going to start putting my twine down. See if I can get it. Just like this, and twist it around. Just a little twist all the way around. And you just put it however it lands. You don't have to have a, you know, just a certain way or anything like that, and you just put it however it lands. If you have to put more fast fuse, put more fast fuse. And I'm going to get my snips, put a little bit more fast fuse on that. See, I didn't do the right flick. On the fast fuse, you have to do that flick, and if you don't, it goes nuts. Okay, so now I'm going to get some glue dots for this. The glue dots is perfect for putting that on there. They hold so well, and it holds down the twine as well. You can always use the linen thread from Stampin' Up. That would be really pretty on it as well. And then we're just going to put it down just like this. Right there. Then in the inside, you're going to cut a piece of Whisper White, and it's 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And then what we're going to do is we're going to stamp our sentiment inside, which is our quote for today. Let's see if I can get this centered. And there we go. A friend loves at all times. That is so nice. Let me get my card pack. I'm going to get some Tombow. And we're going to glue it down. And that's our card for today. Ain't that beautiful? It came out just amazing. Thank you for being here with me today. On my Facebook under notes, you will find the tutorial and all the dimensions again and everything you need for this project. And I thank you for spending the time with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.